Hello, and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Saturday, February 2nd, 2019 by Gaia Blooming. Hi, I'm Mimi. I'm off camera wearing a warm, fuzzy robe because it is chilly and rainy here. And our energy mantra for today is I revolutionize through conscious vibration. And so I mentioned this in yesterday's scope, and you may even want to go back for a little bit more detail. But the energy of Mars square Pluto, while we have passed the peak of that square energy, the peak of the resistance, we have the moon moving through Capricorn. And as the moon moves through Capricorn today, it is going to ignite these energies. Now, what I like about the moon, and it's so interesting, I wanted to say this. I get these messages as downloads, basically. Like I always ask, what's the highest message that I can bring? How can I be of most service? How can I be helpful? And so while I have astrological skill and can read the charts, it really is so much listening. And so I listen, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, hey, here that comes up. One of the things that really came up for me was the emotional patriarchal processing that I mentioned in yesterday's scope. And that's where I was going to go with the moon with this. The moon brings our emotional attention. Now, Capricorn can like to look like it's under control, got everything under control, everything is okay. But, feelings, they have their own flow. So as the moon moves through today and connects to Pluto and Mars and brings that square game to the surface again, one of the best things you can do is hold space for what's really going on under the surface. Like if you are angry, anger is a secondary emotion. There's usually some level of fear. There's usually some level of sadness. There's usually some pain and trauma that is under that anger. So take the time and be like the moon and investigate. We are in the dark of the moon. So this is a really great time for things that are hidden to rise to the surface. What I also love about today's energy is that we actually have Venus in the last day of Sagittarius, last full day of Sagittarius. So Venus is spending time at 28 degrees today and 29 degrees. 28 degrees, knowing your worth, expanding in and through your worth, and offering yourself TLC, offering yourself pleasure according to you knowing your worth. And so with Venus at these final degrees, my feeling is that you're going to know how to make yourself feel better. What I recommend, though, is spending some time with the energies before you seek the remedy. And let it be a high vibrational remedy. Let it be a conscious remedy to help you shift, to help you break through, to help you revolutionize and move to the next energy. One of the cards that I love today is Venus. The receptivity card, Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups, she knows how to be present with her emotions. And through that, when you are present with your emotions, you do receive a gift. Be still and know. Be still and listen. There are many messages for you in and through this. Another thing that we've got going on, so we've got Venus strong at those final degrees of Sagittarius. We also have Lilith. Lilith connecting to the sun. Lilith conjunct the sun. So our high vibing, totally in tune, soul shaker, soul rocker Lilith is also helping us shift our vibrational level. What is the next vibration that makes you feel stronger? What vibration makes you feel connected? What vibration makes you feel true to yourself? Tune in. These will be the things that help you shift through any more muck that comes up through this energy. I want to reiterate, dark of the moon. It brings the stuff up, not to mention the other astro, that square, that Pluto-Mars square, the control stuff, the power stuff, and it may be control and power stuff within you. It might be control and power stuff outside of you. Chances are it's both. Be willing to sit with yourself and find out what the key is for you. What is the lesson for you? So Venus, as she finishes up, she meets up with Uranus and Chiron. Now that meet up with Chiron, very healing. I want to remind you, we don't always know what healing looks like, and sometimes healing looks like sobbing sitting in the middle of your bed. And so if you have a day like that, that is A-okay. I've got this card, the isolation card. So that could be part of the process today. It's okay. It is leading to this process, this rebirth of energy, a rebirth of your innocence. The inner child usually has cooped up feelings that do need to come out. And not that the inner child is necessarily indicated in this astro, but it is always there. But that Venus connecting to Uranus energy, it's a breakthrough, especially as you honor yourself. And here we are, peeling through these layers to this awareness, to the true self, to the soul self energy. So I'm going to wrap it up with that. You can always book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com to book a reading. Besides that, you have the power. The better it gets, the better it gets, even through these tough transits. They are here for us. They are here supporting our growth. And there is more than enough love in the world for you. Namaste.